take the shape and write it down. You need to know the little numbers underneath on the number line, so be sure to include those, because you do have a problem like that on the test. So this is one where you have to look more at the box to see how it's going to be skewed. So, and they don't get to that part until the very end. So the A through like C, I think you can get, but they just give you the 3 quartiles up there. You can't actually do the box and whiskers plot because you don't know what your minimum and your maximum are. So all they give you are those 3 values. So let's graph what those look like. Okay, so they tell me my Q1, my first quartile is 272.8, and my median, or my Q2 is 388.5, and my Q3 is 529.7. So if I start with doing the box plot for this one, not necessarily complete it, but if I just start and I put this on a number line, I'm gonna go up maybe by 50s. So start with 250, 300, 350, 400, 500, 550, and then label everything. So 272 maybe is right here. 388 would be maybe about right here, and 529 would be maybe about right there. So I guess mine's kind of zoomed in a lot more than it needs to be. All right, so here now that you graph it, you can kind of tell this part looks wider than this one. If you're not as good at drawing, kind of like I'm not very good at drawing, if you want to find the distance between these two, it's 529.7 minus 388.5. So I get 141.2 for the distance there. if I look at the distance here, I've got the distance between these two numbers, which is 388.5 minus 272.8. So if I try to do that, I get 115.7. Just to verify, if you when you draw it, you can't really tell which one is wider. But in this case, this one has the higher number. There's a bigger distance between Q1 and Q3. So since the right side is wider, based on our criteria over there, we're going to say that it's skewed to the right. So if you scroll down here to the last one here, it says the distribution is going to be skewed right, and that's just because if you drew out the boxes, the right part of the box would be wider than the left side. That's one of the problems that come up with this skewed thing right there. There's another one. Let me try to find it. Okay, so number 12 is going to be similar, where they don't give you the entire box plot, they just tell you one thing. So it says a distribution that's skewed to the right, the median is blank of the box. You have to figure out where it is. So if it's skewed right, so based on our criteria, that means that the right side of the box is wider. So if I graph out what that looks like and kind of maybe exaggerate it a little bit, so if I've got my box and my right side is wider, that means that my line will be maybe about right there. Here I've got the right side, it's a lot wider. My left side over here is a little bit more narrow. And so if you remember what these numbers represent for your box, this is your Q1, this is your median, or Q2, depending on what they're asking you, and then there's Q3. So if you look at where your median is, it says the median is, and your options will be left of the center, right in the center, or right of the center. So if you look at your center right here, here's your center. Your median is actually going to be on the left side of the box. So with this one, even though it's skewed to the right, that means the right side is wider. That means your median, this center line right here, or not center line, that's a bad choice of words. This line that goes through the box, it's going to be over here on the left-hand side. So when you do this one, if it's right skewed, the median is going to be over here on the left side. And then if we do a similar one, and this is one, again, where you only get two choices, yeah. So if it's skewed to the right, that's the one we just did. That's that example over there, where it's going to be left of the center. Let's see if we can find a similar one. Okay, so they only ask you about if it's skewed to the right, so you don't need to look at the other options. But if it was skewed to the left, that would mean your left side of the box would be wider, which means your median would be over there on the right-hand side, and then it would be right of center in that case. If it was symmetric, then everything would be equal, and it would be right down the middle of the center for that one. So that's how you'll do that problem. It's worded a little bit different than the other skewed problems. So I just wanted to let you know how to do that one. the last one I wanted to do is number 16. This is one where you can actually, in your TI-84, if you want to do them both on the same screen, you can.